Vanessa and the ego to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you burn hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you...
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Houston Texans. Houston. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Now he's free at the 35. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Texans need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Cardinals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
All right. 18. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
16 yards.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here is 3rd down at 4.
All right. Look the hot. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Murray going to throw. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
On first down, it's Benson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. In motion right is Wilson. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Shreds the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and inches.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
To the 27-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here comes Benson on the toss right. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw him right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Murray. To the left side, hauled in by McBride. That's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag round to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
These two teams all tied after one. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Murray now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Michael Wilson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Look the hot.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't been proven that they can go down and score. So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
At the 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And we'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try to run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
All right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Texans had 8 and 5 to start play. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Stroud out of the gun here. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Hey, uno more.
Mixon with a first down carry. They'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Buggy. All right.
Throwing now is Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 18.
Stroud to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud will run the option left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud, 25 yards. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's caught. Inside the 25. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Murray now. Open man here is Benson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Elijah Higgins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Texans 14.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here we go.
Play action. Stroud now. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. 2nd down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Stroud working out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Called a gain of 40 on the play. And that'll leave us with a 3rd and 2.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 6 now.
11.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan, 27 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up. Come on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
To throw, it's Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, and he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Murray. Looking downfield for Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And 10 at their 48-yard line.
They got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite. From the mic. That's character. Not even good actors. What's going to be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. Whack, twisted, the girls are rolling. Sit.
To throw is Murray. This one deep for Wilson. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Murray. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Murray keeps it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. It's about inches. Just go get it.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll go again with Benson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run over center with Benson. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, following held his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for...
An ill-advised throw down. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
48-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Look the hot, look the hot. Ready?
Now it's Mixon running right. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. The last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
South, south, south.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got no. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. They got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Stroud. On a slant, here's Collins. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Nixon is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Mixon again. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Stroud looking to throw. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz from 6 yards away. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Zone read, here's Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Murray going to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get him there for the sack. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That one out wide and intercepted. Now he's free at the 35.
And I think this one went away very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
At the 20-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, that's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. There he goes, right side. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. Now you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Arizona.
Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And the Texans scoop it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Texans are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
So
after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they will take a knee here. minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they take a knee. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. And they'll